On the record, Brenna.
Okay.
Cause number 2022 CR 10474B, State of Texas versus Matthew Dotson. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Michael Villarreal, state.
for the defense? All right. So my understanding is that it's agreed that the defendant is to remain on deferred adjudication.
That's correct.
All right. And what are you asking with regards to conditions?
Judge, the original agreement as it relates to the MTR was 90 days of Bexar County Jail sanction, TAP evaluation while in custody and to follow recommendations, and then weekly reporting for 90 days upon release from the Bexar County Jail.
All right. I'm going to do something a little different. So obviously, they want the 90 days in the Bexar County Jail to correct some behavior, I'm assuming. Is that correct?
I believe so, yeah. There's been precedent in court meetings.
All right, because what I want to do, because obviously there's some behavior that needs to be corrected. Maybe it needs to be corrected at ISF. Will ISF take him based upon his charge?
Yeah.
All right. So instead of just 90 days at the Bexar County Jail or 90 days at the prison, although I'm sure there was a shock to your system when you went to the prison. So hopefully you learned something. How old are you? 31. Do you have children? Parents? Mom? Dad? Does your mom love you? Mom in your life? Does your dad love you? Dad in your life? Why are you being a disappointment to them? Why are you breaking their heart? I mean, no, here's the thing about wrong roads. Even when you're in the vehicle, I mean, some guys, right? I don't know what it is about men won't ask for directions, but at some point when you see that you're going down the wrong road, David, you're different. You'll ask for directions.
Oh, yeah, I'll just kind of go around.
Yeah. At some point, when you're on 100 miles and you're still going in the wrong directions, at some point you say, we can do a U-turn right here. So at some point you're gonna have to do a U-turn to better your life. Otherwise, you're gonna end up in prison, and you're gonna end up in prison for a long time because what you're charged with. This is a first-degree felony. The range of punishment is up to life in prison. I mean, you can find your direction at the prison. I didn't know before, but people told me that some people are allowed to drive around the prison. That's from Mr. Cox. I don't know if that's true or not. I never saw it in Shawshank Redemption, but that's what Mr. Cox says. So we're going to do ISF with you, and it's going to be cognitive. So while you're at ISF cognitive, you need to pay attention to everything that they're trying to teach you. And when you're there, you need to internalize that you could be at the prison, which is where you came from, being told what to do every single day. I don't know why people don't realize that you can live in the free world, make your rules within the law. If you want to get up at a certain time in the morning, you can get up at a certain time in the morning. At the prison, you can't. They have hours. And of course, there are consequences for actions. Maybe you don't get your breakfast because you waited too late. Maybe you don't get your lunch. Maybe you don't get your dinner. So if you want to live that life, you let me know now and I can send you to prison and we can waste all this. We can stop wasting all this in between time. So do you want to follow the rules or do you want to go to prison? If you want to go to prison, I can send you now. The state and the defense can negotiate on a time for you to go to prison. And guess what? I'll follow whatever negotiation they want to for sending you to prison. But then you can stop wasting everybody's time. Now, your parents' heart would be broken because they'll have to see you at the prison or write to you. So the choice is up to you. All right, let me see how much time. Is there any need to extend him, state?
I don't believe so,
I
Judge.
believe so, Judge. I think he just granted probation
Let me look.
this year.
September 8th, 2021.
All right.
Until 2031.
All right. Yes, because I see here you received 10 years deferred adjudication, and it's my writing. And for me to give you 10 years deferred adjudication is because I saw something in you that concern me. And you coming back here concerns me. You understand? Do not come back here again because you're not following the rules. You understand? All right, so we're going to do TAP evaluation while in custody. You're going to do ISF cognitive. We're going to do the UA hotline until further notice when you're released. I'm going to want field visits 3 times per month, probation, and then and that'll be for 3 months. If he's doing well, then you all can send me a supplemental, let me know, and I'll decide whether or not to take him off that. When you're out from ISF, who are you going to be living with? All right. And does your partner want you there? Are you sure? Sure you haven't been cut loose?
No, ma'am.
A dear Matthew letter?
No, ma'am, I haven't.
Okay. Well, you will be if you don't behave and act like an adult who has common sense. What are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
And I'm going to school for HVAC. It's what I was trying to do.
Okay.
To get into private education or do community service, what I was doing. I contacted the court, but we got invited to have me on doctor, the probation had me on doctor. So therefore, I kept calling and responding and I stayed working.
Okay. And what's up with the ring on your finger? Usually they don't bring people always. Can that not be removed?
Well, yeah, it won't come on.
Oh. Oh, you know what? I know your wife. I'm gonna tell her you said that. Well, you know, you can always cut that off.
Sure.
Do you not want it removed?
No, no, I do not. My brother just passed away in November, so this is his ring and I kept it.
Oh, okay. All right, that I can understand. All right, State, is there anything else you're requesting?
No, Judge.
All right, probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from me so that I won't see you again unless you're being released from probation?
Well, no, ma'am, but at the same time, when you guys released me, that in September, I had a warrant already right when I came out, which I didn't think I was supposed to be released, but for live vote for the ticket that I came in for.
Okay.
Y'all can just make sure that.
Well, that's your attorney needs to make sure that ticket is not an issue. All right, so what's going to end up happening is you're going to go back to the Bexar County Jail. You're going to go to ISF. You're going to do your TAP evaluation and probation. If the TAP evaluation recommends inpatient treatment, we're going to start with intensive outpatient treatment if that's what they're recommending. All right. So if they're recommending inpatient treatment, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment to see how that goes. All right. Is there anything else from either side?
No, thank you.
All right. You're welcome.